Hello ladies, it's Sue here, one of the Look Fabulous Forever ambassadors, and that is a hair care, skincare and makeup range for ladies with older skins like mine. Well, my topic today is colour, and a specific colour, because at the moment this burgundy colour is everywhere you look, from coats to bags, shoes, accessories, tops, jerseys, skirts, dresses. It's everywhere because it's the colour of the season. For me, that means that, I can't wear some shades of burgundy, and certainly not next to my face because I have to break it in some way. But I'm going to try and show you how I wear burgundy and how I can adjust my makeup to suit this season's colour. My starting point is that I've cleansed, put all my primers on. I've got my makeup base on and I've put my concealer on. So I'm literally at the point of getting ready where I would need to start adding colour to my face. So that is my starting point. I'm going to use colours that suit me, but I will mention colours in the Look Fabulous Forever range that if you've got different colouring to me, then you may go for those. So the first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows because where will we be without our eyebrows? And I think I've put out for this demo, I'm going to use the taupe pencil. It's an eyeline pencil, but because of my colouring, it actually works for my eyebrows too. And it's actually one of my favourite ways to do my eyes. So I'll start with that. I just use this in very light strokes, starting where I'd like my eyebrows to start, but they've gone a bit bald there, and just follow the natural line of your eyebrow. It's got almost like a waxy texture to it. So not only does it colour my eyebrows, but it's actually adding a little bit of body to them too. And then when I get to where I want to be, which is round about there, I actually take my spoolie brush and I blend it all in. It lightens it up a bit, you see, and gives me actually quite a good line there. I think knowing what suits you is you're halfway there when you're putting your makeup on, and you only know what suits you by playing around and experimenting. So that's my eyebrows done, and then for the majority or some of my eye makeup, I'm going to use the Soft Neutrals palette. Look Fabulous Forever have a beautiful sort of pinks, and it's got a darker shade of burgundy in there, wine. And it's lovely if you've got the right colouring. But for me, with my green eyes and my actual yellowy skin tone, if I put it on my eyes, it makes me look as if I'm crying. So, or I've been crying, or I've had some very, very sad news, which is not the look I go for these days. So I'm using more chocolatey and warm browns to bring to try and match my eye colour to complement what I'm wearing. So I'm starting with this, and I'm going to use the cream as a highlighter underneath that brow bone with my brush from the palette. And if you look at my eyes as well, know your face. I know my face. I've had it for coming up for 72 years. So I know my face, and I've got a lot of space here. I've got high eyebrows, and there's a lot of space there to fill in. So I always highlight my brow bone. It's good practice to do so anyway. It's just that my brow bone's wider than everybody else's. I'm trying to use my screen as much as I can because otherwise the mirror can block my view. But anyway, I think that's my brow bone done, and I've used the cream out of the Neutrals palette to do that. And then continuing with the Neutrals palette, I'm going to use the taupe out of there, and I'm going to jiggle it around with the pinky colour, the rose gold, in there. Sort of let your brush wander from the taupe over to the pink, as I'm doing. And then I give my whole lid a wash of that colour. I have put eye prime on my eyelids too, because that lends itself to a lovely smooth finish, and it helps grips onto your eyeshadow so it stays on longer and it doesn't go into creases or wrinkles, dare I say. So that's the taupe with a little bit of rose gold together, but not too much, because as I said, I don't want people to think I've been crying. And I've done sort of a wash all over my eyes with that. Then I'm going to take, it's one of my favourite colours. It was a new shade this year, and that is dark taupe. But it is a lovely, almost like a chocolatey brown shade. They do have a chocolate, but I like this because it's got a little bit of grey in. That taupe colour is a combination. And then I take this, and I'm going to do from the centre to the outside of my eyes and into my sockets there to give definition. Again, load my brush with it. You see? I'm winking at you. And then I'm just going to take a soft, bigger brush and blend all that. Right, I've gone a little bit over the edge there, and what I do in that case, I just take my concealer and give myself a nice clean edge. I love this concealer. I use number 2 because it's just so forgiving. It's so soft and creamy. Okay, so that's how my eyes are looking so far. I've got the dark taupe, the soft neutrals palette, and then I'm going to take the shadow shimmer stick in copper to add some sheen to these matte shadows. And I'll have to look in my mirror for this, ladies. So sort of in the center of my eye, just like in a little V. Can you see? And then again on my other eye. It's not burgundy, but I think it's echoing that warm, almost like sumptuous shade. It's a very rich colour, isn't it, burgundy? And then again, I'm going to blend that in a little bit. And on this side too. You see, it just gives it a little subtle sheen. And I think those colours actually work quite well together for my colouring. Then what I do is I take my dark brown eyeliner. I've used taupe for my eyebrows, but this is the chocolate brown, the dark brown. And I'm going to line my eyes. And I line my eyes. I don't like putting too much out. The secret is, for it to last forever, is just to put a little bit out, then it doesn't break off. From the center of my eyes right to the end. And just give it that flick, that little bit of a flick at the end. And again on this one, as closest to your eye lash line as you can get with a flick up at the sides. And then I do line the inner rim of my eye, but I do it from the center of my pupil. It's only about 1 centimetre. I don't take it right the way to the edge. And in that way, I think I create an open looking eye. And that's basically it. I'm going to put some mascara on now. And I will line my lips. This is a strawberry lip liner, which I use for everything. So my lips are outlined. let's get my mascara on, and I'm going to use the brown mascara today, you know, aiming for that rich brown chocolatey look, which I think complements the burgundy for me. I mean, some people accessorize burgundy with navy, some people accessorize it with black. Oh, it's a rotten day outside today, and it's hardly got light. It really is just horrible light to work in, and that's what I found this time of year without the sunshine. The light's very harsh, isn't it? So the softer and more subtle I can make my makeup, the better. Blending everything in and being as careful as possible, although I have managed to make one little blips there in the corner of my eye. Where am I? There. There we go. So that's what my eyes are basically done now. I'm quite happy with that look. But I haven't done my blush, and I find the Desert Rose goes very well, you know, picks up those tones. It's the pink, the most pink of the blushes that I use, and I use Coral Pop. That's more tawny, but this is definitely a pink, and I think it's classed as a neutral in the Look Fabulous Forever range, but I think it works basically for everybody. Just above where my cheekbones are, where I'd like them to be, and then taking my blusher brush and circular motions and blend that all in. Gives a nice warm tone, I think, without being too much. And for lips, I don't have any of the warm pinky lipsticks. So what I'm going to do is, I have one called Rosewood, which I think is the pinkiest I go, but it's quite light on me. And I do have one of my favorites, which is Foxy Lady. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend those two together. Going to blend them together on the back of my hand. And I do have a lip brush. And as I said, the lights, it's hardly got light today. Thank goodness we're on the other way now. We're getting some light. So what I'm doing is I'm taking both colours, I'm loading my brush with one, and then I'm dipping it in the Foxy Lady. So it's Rosewood, Foxy Lady, and I'm going to paint that on. And see how it's changed it to quite a rich, can't talk putting lipstick on. Don't try, Susan. A rich sort of plummy colour. And there I am. I'm quite happy with that look. Let's have a look at myself in the right way around. See, I think that's complementing the colours that I'm wearing, not fighting with it, and I don't think it's too much, and I think it's warmed my face up, because for me burgundy can drain me. Also, I don't often wear burgundy or these wine colours next to my face, and of course one of the ways you get around that is by wearing one of my favourite accessories, a scarf, and this one has got those colours in. Favourite of mine, an old one, I can't even tell you where I got it, but I think Amazon was involved. But I particularly look for these colours because I have a coat in this colour. So what I'm going to do now is change into something with burgundy in it, and I'm going to show you a couple of flat lays of how I've interpreted this trending colour. See you in a mo. So I've just changed into this blouse, and one of the pieces I bought this year, which I thought I could get a lot of use out of, was this burgundy vest. I bought it from New Look, and I think with the shirt, to break up the colour against my face, I think it looks quite good. It's buttons down the front, which I'll show you in a mo, and There we go. You can see from here, buttons down the front, so I can wear it button right up to the top or a little bit loose like that, which I tend to use it, wear it. And I'm wearing it with this skirt, which I bought from Sea Salt. You can see. And that was another piece this year, which I think I'll get quite a bit of wear out of. And then I would either wear plain tights with this, or another of my favourites to wear with this colour are these chocolatey tights, which I bought from Sea Salt. I think I bought them a couple of years ago, but they're super tights. I mean, I've had them that long and I've worn them lots. So I might wear those with boots or plain coloured, you know, tights. And these are my absolutely go-to shoes, the Garber, but they don't come in this colour. I dyed them this colour. These were navy, and I just bought some burgundy dye for them, and hey presto, I dyed them a while ago because I got a coat in this colour and I was struggling to find shoes. They are so comfy. I can buy these anywhere in the world and walk out the shop in them. So they're my burgundy shoes. I also have a burgundy bag. And I bought this at my favourite place to buy bags when I'm looking for a little bag to go with something just as a fashion accessory. And TJ Maxx is the place to go. We've got a rainbow of bags there, and this just matched perfectly what I was wearing. I'm going to do a flat lay now, show you the outfit that I wore to the races in this colour, and bye for now. Hope you've enjoyed. This is another of the blouses that I would wear with this burgundy waistcoat. This was from, I think I told you, from New Look. And this blouse was from Bombshell, which I believe has reopened. And I just think the colours in it, if you look at the fabric, have got those goldy tones with the burgundy aubergine, which I think goes quite nicely. So I would wear this perhaps to the races and complement it with my hat. Okay ladies, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I've had fun, but I can't believe how we've lost the light today. Good heavens. And I'm looking forward to lighter evenings and sharing more get readies with Sue with you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it, spread the good news about Look Fabulous Forever, because they really are fabulous products for ladies with older skins. Bye for now.